finding peace in this prison never seemed so hard before. What am I searching for? Just a touch of the feeling rush of two hearts beating. Why am I left dancing in the rain again, singing my sorrows for what I can't seem to get? Just some place where I belong. And don't take this from me. I've been fading away. Memories are turning to gray. But every step that I take, the closer I get to finding there's more to me than what these eyes have seen. It's within my reach, and I'll take it all. I am withered and broken and weary, but I'm not throwing it all away for something that only fades. Been through the battle, been through the war, but I still can't find what I'm searching for. Just some place where I belong. And don't take this from me. I've been fading away. Memories are turning to gray. But every step that I take, the closer I get to finding there's more to me than what these eyes have seen. It's within my reach, and I'll take it all. Just some place where I belong. I've been fading away. Memories are turning to gray. But every step that I take, the closer I get to finding there's more to me than what these eyes have seen. It's within my reach, and I'll take it all. I've been fading away, and
Atlanta Braves, America's team.
In fact, the taste that stands the test.
Yes!
The test where New Coke takes on Pepsi.
Satisfied with your pizza? We'll replace it, or if
you're working late tonight, you're not alone.
MASH, weekdays at 5:30 on
every day, and you'll always find low prices, real savings on the items you want. That's our
Mine. Take it from me, folks. Rusty Wallace. I discovered Mother's Car Wax products first. This is
them mad. And waiting makes them furious.
This car wants to become champion.
He does have that black Monte Carlo.
Yeah, he's got that black.
All right, how's it going, drivers? Welcome to Homestead-Miami Speedway. We are under the lights here tonight for the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series. I'm Atlanta Racing, and I'm going to be bringing you all the action. I just misspoke like crazy. Well, to the left, we have an outline. Excuse me. Still getting over the upper respiratory infection. Still to your left, we've got that overhead view of that track we'll be running here tonight. To your right, we have some pictures that Tony took earlier. You know how he is. He gets down there with that Nikon camera, and he loves going crazy, taking pictures and getting ready for the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series Championship. And it's all brought to you by ButtKicker, who is providing the regular season points champion, which is going to probably be Mr. Ryan Kelly, a free ButtKicker unit. So very happy to have them on board for season 2, and we'll see what happens next season 3. Well, here it is right here with 7 wins. Ryan Kelly is 128 points over Sam Oliver. So I'm pretty sure that's locked you in right here in the old school standings in the points. You know, we have the playoffs now and all that jazz. Didn't exist in the 87 series. Sam Oliver second, Jamie Haynes third, Glenn Laws in fourth, and Dylan Picklesmeyer, he's going to be 5th in points. Andrew Hayes 6th with James Ledford 7th, Joe McAdory 8th, Doug King 9th, and Charlie Mosley Jr. 10th. Jason Palmer's going to be sitting in 11th with Sam Taylor 12th, Joel Conley 13th, and Adam Thompson 14th. Ryan Kelly, of course, taking home the win last Wednesday. And from all of us here at AER Throwback Cup Series, thank you to the viewers, every driver, every admin. Thank you for an awesome season. It has been such a great time broadcasting. It's been a privilege broadcasting for these drivers and for these admins. So it has been so much fun. As we're going live now, 3, 2, 1, let's go racing with Atlanta Racing in the AER Throwback Cup Series. And don't forget, if you haven't already, you can follow Atlanta Racing on Twitch and YouTube to stay up to date with the AER ARCA Series and the AER Throwback Cup Series, which will be returning here soon. I'm sure in the next month to few weeks, but we still got the ARCA Series going on right now. It's the Homestead-Miami Speedway Championship. Matt, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a fantastic night as these drivers have just about 1 minute left to qualify, and then it is 90 laps here at Homestead. Let's see if any drivers are currently on the track, and it looks like they are not. Jamie Haynes with the fastest lap so far. He's going to be sitting with a 35.19, not too far behind. In second is going to be Sam Oliver, Kaylee third, Charlie Mosley Jr. fourth. So those are your top 4 drivers at the current moment, and we're going to have your starting grid here in just a few moments' time. Would take you to the track, but it looks like nobody is qualifying right now. Corey Lavallo, Michael Carter, Doug King, Tyler Willard, Adam Thompson, Ryan Kelly, and Jason Palmer. They're going to be sitting out from the qualifying session and they're just going to be trying not to get involved in any kind of wrecking. Mountain Refugee, how's it going, buddy? And Matt saying, are you planning on going to the IMSA race this summer at Road Atlanta? I am not planning on it. I might. Depends. Summertime is usually a little hectic for me. Not hectic, I guess that's not the right word. A little busy because my wife's a teacher, so we're traveling during that time usually. All right, so your starting grid here tonight at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Jamie Haynes has got that top spot with Sam Oliver second, Kane Lee third, Charlie Mosley Jr. fourth, and Sam Taylor's going to be rocking it in fifth. Dylan Picklesmeyer in sixth for the start, with Joel Conley seventh, Andrew Hayes eighth, James Ledford ninth, and John Osborne in 10th. Glenn Lawson's going to be starting in 11th, with Jeremiah Nelson 12th, Joe McAdory 13th, Jeff Taylor 14th, George Rincon racing starting 15th in the 15th. Ryan Kelly, number 13, starting in 16th, with Jason Palmer in 17th, Adam Thompson 18th, Doug King 19th, and Corey Lavallo 20th. Tyler Willard's going to be sitting 21st, with Michael Carter then 22nd for the start of tonight's race. Speaking of start, let's go trackside with your favorite drivers and see what they are up to as they are getting ready down the back stretch. It looks like, not down the back stretch, actually down pits, but they will be getting ready to go in just a moment. All that 89 of Charlie Mosley Jr. is ready to go. Oh, very nice, Matt. Saying he might be driving a hauler to IMSA Atlanta. Yeah, very cool. I'll look at the dates. If I'm here and I can come, I will come, dude, because I've never been to Road Atlanta, and that would be somewhere I would really like to go. I actually know somebody that's probably going, so maybe I can link up with him and see. Mountain Refugee saying, thanks for broadcasting this season. It was awesome. Anytime, Mountain Refugee. I love these American Elite Racing drivers. Love this league, and so, you know, I it's a privilege for me to broadcast. Thank y'all for always tuning in. I wouldn't do anything if it weren't for y'all tuning in and these drivers wanting to come back and watch some great racing after the fact. Dirty Bird, what is up, my buddy? Saying go 3 in 88, talking about Dylan Picklesmeyer and the 3 car of Sam Taylor. They're going to be taking it on here as the pace car is off the track for the first time tonight. They're going to come to the line. It's the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series Championship
I'd buy that for
at
$1.
Homestead-Miami Speedway, and somebody would buy it for a dang dollar, and many drivers would probably pay $1 for a quick restart or something like that. Well, they are going to get loosey-goosey out of turn 2, and that can be tricky here. Homestead-Miami Speedway, I feel like it's one of those tracks you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, as now we see Charlie Mosley Jr. getting close up here to his teammate, and here comes Sam Oliver racing it side by side. Now to the bottom, it looks like we are going to see that 53 of Haynes really preferring that top line, and most drivers wanting to stay high as we head down the back stretch. Side-by-side action right now, headed to lap 3 with Sam Oliver and Jamie Haynes. They are going to be nose-to-nose exiting turn 4 with Mosley Jr. and Kane Lee right there with them. Dirty Bird saying excited for this one. Sounding great, Atlanta. Thank you so much, Dirty Bird. I still can hear it in my voice. It's like I don't know. Just being sick these past couple of weeks has not been fun. Well, you can see Joe McAdory pushing up 4 spots now, and we're going to see some drivers get into the wall. That might have been the 5 of Jeremiah Nelson, or possibly the 73 of Andrew Hayes. I think it was the 5 car who scraped that wall right there. That can lead to an accident really, really quick before you would even know it, because these 87s, they get so dang loose. 59 and 53, back where we saw him earlier, nose to nose out of turn 2. This is the current battle to watch with these two top drivers. It has been something watching them all season. Getting better and better each week, progressing through the ranks, through the tracks, going to tracks that these 87s never even saw. Like the Homestead-Miami Speedway track you're seeing right now was not around when the 87s were racing. I believe it. Was it not? Maybe it was. I don't know. That's actually a fact I don't know. But it seems like it wouldn't be. I don't know. Herman. Well, Charlie Mosley Jr. leads this single file line, but they have been nose to nose up here at the top pretty much since the beginning of the race. It's been super interesting to see as we go back right behind your top 10 drivers. We have a lot more drivers nose to nose, including John Osborne and Jeremiah Nelson. They're going to be side by side. And who do we see running it up through the field? Mr. Ryan Kelly, trying to work his way up through the field. He started tonight's race in 16th. I don't believe he qualified. He is working it, baby. He wants to get that top spot. He's already got so many points, though. Will it actually matter? That's the big question at the end of the day. I don't think it'll actually matter. I think he's got himself a very nice cushion of points as Kane Lee has overtaken Mr. Mosley Jr. I mean, look up here. You want to talk about knowing how to run your line. 53 of Jamie Haynes is just sticking to it up here. He doesn't have any help at all. 48 of Kane Lee, really just running that middle line at this point. Third place. And now taking a look back, and we see it right when it happens. Glenn Lawson getting into the wall big time. Possibly a little contact from the 5 of Jeremiah Nelson. He's going to slide up, and John Osborne will slide to his inside. And look how we are stacked up here. 10th through, 20th? They are just stacked up. I was trying to think of a joke. I didn't have one. 17 of Jeff Taylor racing a very plain car here tonight. But I love seeing those 17, or not the 17s, 87s in those kind of schemes, because it looks like a test car. It looks so cool. Ryan Kelly has moved 2 spots from just a few laps ago when we were taking a look. Number 13 has been dominant all season, taking home a win last week. 7 wins in his pocket. Hardly any other driver able to really, keep it up there with him this season. He has just stood out, been a standout all season, and he's really going to have something to hold on to when he goes into the next season. He's gonna have a pretty high pedestal that he's going to have to meet himself. When you have 20 races and you have a driver win 7 of them, that's something else. Well, now behind Jeremiah Nelson, let me talk to you about it. It is going crazy back here. Still nose-to-nose, side-by-side action with these drivers. Headed back up here to the top, though. No longer side-by-side as Sam Oliver has made the pass on Jamie Haynes. We're going to go watch that really quick since we weren't looking at it when it went down. So here it is right here. 59 of Oliver getting it on down to the inside of Jamie Haynes, and he will be your new leader as of right now. And there he is, Mr. Sam Oliver. And looking back, you can see Kane Lee is now going to be challenging Jamie Haynes for that second place spot. Definite action back here. 14th, 15th, George Rincon, Glenn Laws, and Doug King and Andrew Hayes. Really looking about 4 rows deep, doubled up here behind your top 10 drivers. And these drivers, I believe, are just really racing for those points. They know it's the last race of the season. They're probably not going to do anything super, super crazy, but you never know, you know, especially as it winds down. You're wanting to get those points. You know, maybe say you got a top 3 for the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series. So it would be something to see one of these upsets here. At 16 going low, that's going to be Douglas King trying to get around the 12 of Joe McAdory to the inside. Feel like they have calmed down quite a bit. Here's a driver we haven't seen in a week or two. Mr. Joel Conley coming back onto the track. Glad to see him out here. He started tonight's race in 7th, up into 6th, and looking to make his way into the top 5 for the current moment, but pretty good in points this season. This is one of your strongest ARCA Series drivers. I will tell you that right now. He has a ARCA Series championship. He won the Atlanta Racing ARCA Winter Series that we ran this time. Was it last year? Yeah, I believe it was last year. So, yeah, that's crazy. He has the only black hat with the Atlanta Racing iced out logo, the blue-white logo, which is crazy. I kind of wish I would have made myself one because the company I used is no longer in business. So that's unfortunate right there. But a fortunate news is Atlanta Racing has 100 more stickers coming to my doorstep. So excited to team up with Swag Designs and get those great stickers made. So hopefully in the next week or 2, I'll have 100 more of those puppies and I'll be mailing a good bit of those out. I am going to save probably half of each design to give away during the racing season and during giveaways. But definitely going to have some to get out into y'all's hands. Mosley Jr. has been put down another spot by Dylan Picklesmeyer. Driver we see tending to get up towards the top of the pack most races, but I know we have seen him get involved in some accidents that, you know, he was up there contending for the lead and then all of a sudden, you know, he gets pushed back from a accident out of his control. And look at this behind Jeff Taylor in 16th. Door to door with Joe McAdory into the turn. Joe McAdory really putting on that block right there to Jeff Taylor coming up, slowing him down and then peeking back down to the inside. Jeff Taylor trying to get as much speed as he can here on the straightaways. Now we see Michael Carter looking to come to the inside of Mr. Jeff Taylor. Man, everybody cutting it down to the inside now. Man, this has been one of the more exciting races when it comes to so many doubled up pairs back throughout the field. But what's funny is it's kind of transitioned. You had your leaders and everybody else behind them kind of single file. Now you've got Sam Oliver with a pretty good lead right now. 2.1 second gap over Kane Lee. And the doubled up racing side by side in the middle. So quite different scenario right here. Well, this is the last driver on the lead lap. Well, it's the last driver of the field, actually. That's going to be Mr. Jason Palmer in the 25. He's sticking with it, though. He is not far behind his competitors, Corey Lavallo and Adam Thompson right in front of him. So, you know, it seems to be in last. Trust me, I've been there. However, if you're just staying with that pack and you still have that speed, hey, that's something, man. Get up there and make yourself a run. You never know when a wreck's going to happen. You're going to have the room to get out of the way. A couple spots. Well, we talked about him earlier, and just a little preview. Ryan Kelly up 9 spots, starting in 16th. He is now closing in on the one of Joel Conley, and then he will be trying to get into the top 5 with Charlie Mosley Jr. and Jamie Haynes. You've got 3 teammates right here in a row. Wait, is Ryan Kelly a teammate too? These SCR guys, I can't ever remember who is in SCR. Southern Canadian Racing. Now, putting on the heat, Jamie Haynes right behind his teammate Charlie Mosley Jr. They can get Joel Conley up there, do a 3-car pack. They would fly. Absolutely fly. Well, here is some race information while we are going here today at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Very cool track. Pretty good racing conditions, if I would say, especially for Florida. Now, those temperatures would be completely different if we were racing during the day. However, we are not. We're racing here under the lights. Cooled down here. That crisp Florida air, that water coming in. Man, there is about nothing like it. Well, let's see what we have here. Ryan Kelly making that pass on the one of Joel Conley. He is now in the hunt to get back behind Jamie Haynes. And I mean, this guy's flying up through the field right now. There is no tire difference. There's no car. I mean, we've got different models, you know, different manufacturers, but you know what I mean. There is no big difference here with Ryan Kelly. He is just extremely, extremely talented in these 87 Cup Series cars. He knows exactly how to take Homestead-Miami Speedway. I'm sure he is excited to win himself a ButtKicker unit. Speaking of ButtKicker, we'll be right back. We're going to go and take a very, very short commercial break so you can get a little taste of what ButtKicker has to offer, and we'll be right back. Thanks for watching the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series Championship live with Atlanta Racing. Back now live at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Drivers racing it out here for the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series Championship. And they are loving their time here at the track. Beautiful view right here of those Florida palm trees. So synonymous with this track as well as Daytona as well. Jamie Haynes looking in his rearview mirror, seeing a Ryan Kelly coming up right behind him. The Muff Duff says live with Atlanta Racing on Twitch. You know it, baby. You know it, baby. You gotta love it here. I wish I was at this track in real life. I bet it feels so good outside. Well, taking a look now, the 01 of Corey Lavallo in the 69 of Glenn Lawson racing that Oreo Rich Chevrolet. Getting on by in his Pennzoil. Oh, getting a little loose, it looks like, as well as we head out of that turn. Been interesting seeing all these little battles happening as the 62. Adam Thompson, what is happening? He is going extremely slow around the track. And he is down 4 spots. I don't know what happened to that John Deere machine. That Buick is not having a good night right now. He has slowed down tremendously. I don't know if he was overheating or what. He has slowed it way down. Well, Dylan Picklesmeyer and Kane Lee, as well as Sam Oliver, your top 3 drivers. Nothing runs like a deer, says the Muff Duff. You ain't wrong about that. All right, well, here it goes. You all know it. This is something you see a lot. It's the old Joel Conley, a.k.a. ECR Kool-Aid. I'm going to pit and think something's going to happen here soon, and I'll be better than everybody else. This has worked for him many, many, many times, and so I am not surprised at all to see that the first driver down into pits is going to be yours truly, SCR's one of Joel Conley. Oh, man. Yeah, nothing smells like a John either. There you go. Smells like a John. Oh, here we go. 53 of Jamie Haynes, his teammate, running up here at the top. He is going to be coming down now to pits as well. We're going to be starting green flag pit stops. Pit stop indicator is coming up at the bottom of your screen, so you can catch up with your favorite driver as they progress through this green flag pit stop run. Looks like the 28 of Michael Carter and his Valvoline Ford will come down as well to pits. And we'll see if we have any other tankers here in the next few moments. But green flag pit stops have started, and this shakes things up as we always see. Smart, though, trying to get Joel Conley and Jamie Haynes teammates into pits at the same time, out of the pits at the same time. They can link up and maybe make something work a little bit more. Sam Oliver, your current leader, 3.3 seconds over Dylan Picklesmeyer in second. Kane Lee trying to catch up. There's Charlie Mosley Jr. Pretty evenly spaced between your top 5 drivers at the moment. And we really don't see the action until we look up here with the, what is that, the 4 of Tyler Willard. That's where you're going to see it all right behind him with Jeff Taylor and Corey Lavallo. Lavallo being almost forced up top as Jeff Taylor trying to just hold on to this 11th place spot. Now on board with the Ford Chevrolet of Tyler Willard from Jacksonville, North Carolina. And as we come back, they are almost 3 wide with Jamie Haynes on the fresh tires. 4's going into the wall. And a big stripe leads the pack out of turn 4. Multiple drivers have taken turn 4 heavy outside and scraped up that wall like a knee off a Razor scooter. And there we see it again, looking like the gym floor in middle school. That thing is marked up. Man, and seeing some wild movement here from Tyler Willard to the inside of the 17 of Taylor. My gosh, that was a cut. And I don't know if I've ever told you, I'm sure I have, but I use an Xbox controller to control the cameras, and I love doing it. It's so cool. It's like you're controlling an Xbox person, like on a game, but it's the camera. It makes it so easy. We'll take a look back now towards back off 15th Andrew Hayes and Jason Palmer. Now looking at Doug King. Seeing a couple of drivers come down. There is Andrew Hayes and that 62 John Deere. I'm sorry, Adam Thompson, who we don't know really what happened. He just started slowing way down. And, yeah, I don't know if he needs to go use a fast repair or what. But you can see how close Joel Conley and Jamie Haynes have taken it right here out of pits. They are super close. This is exactly what they needed and wanted. It's going to make it work right here as Joel tries to get a little bit of speed off of Thompson, pushing him closer up to Haynes. So, haven't seen any other drivers head down the pit road yet. Remember last week, we were just sitting there waiting on Ryan Kelly to go to pits and waiting, and then he never went. He had saved so much that he actually was able to complete the race without taking that last pit stop. So, we'll see if he's done it, but I don't know. I don't think he's done it here tonight. I think he's had to push his way through the field way too much to be able to conserve, to have that kind of advantage. I just don't think it's plausible. He's up 11 spots. We've said it a couple times. He started in 16th. So pushing up now to a top 5 requires a lot of wear and tear on that car. So, hey, you know, you might be able to pull it off, but it's a pretty big long shot if you're going to actually make it happen. Well, just 7 laps away now from the halfway mark of tonight's American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series Championship. Don't forget, after tonight's race, we're going to have an interview with your champion. So that is something you do not want to miss, as well as the ARCA Series will be on Sunday. You're not going to want to miss that race. We're going to be headed to, oh my gosh, I forgot, Jamie. We changed the track. I remember I said it was at a certain track, but it is actually going to be at the Charlotte Roval. So a different road course, still road course racing. It's going to be fun. Well, here comes Kane Lee, right to the rear of Charlie Mosley Jr. I thought for a split second that Mosley Jr. was going to go down when his teammates did, but he opted not to. Which we'll see if that pays off. You know how it is racing. You make good moves, you make bad moves, but a lot of times you don't know until the end of the race if that move was a good move or a bad move. Now that's part of the reason I love racing. There's so many variables, but yet there isn't. It's the blissful medium between those two. Well, we have gotten close now. Mosley Jr., Kane Lee now coming up. He's lapped. It's a 53 of Haynes. He's trying to get it all back. Muff Duff says that, was that Russ Wheeler in the Hardy's car? Hold on. Inside the Hardy's car, Charlie Mosley Jr. You got a real neon suit on. Very, very cool. Yeah, I've watched like 20 minutes of Days of Thunder on the way to Las Vegas, and I fell asleep. So I've seen it a long time ago, watched the whole thing, but it's been a long time. So little details like that I can't remember. But that's super cool. Well, that is your leader, Mr. Sam Oliver, coming into turn 1 as he hits this time by. That is going to mark the halfway point of tonight's race here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. It's been something else this entire season. watching these things go around crazy, crazy courses, you know. It's just amazing, like Watkins Glen. Like, I can't even imagine driving this car at Watkins Glen. But somehow these drivers make it look easy. And that is just a testament to how good they truly are, as Mosley Jr. now leading the pack with ECR Kool-Aid, Kane Lee, and Ryan Kelly. Kelly, of course, wanting to get up there. Mosley Jr. wanting to stay up there in third. Sam Oliver trying to hold on to it. And here comes Kane Lee with a car to his outside. That's ECR Kool-Aid trying to get some time back on those fresh tires. Oh, and there goes Kelly. Kelly is going to head down into pit road. By himself he goes, falling back now. Oliver remains your leader. Picklesmeyer second. Mosley Jr. third. Now the 17 of Jeff Taylor. He's getting passed by the 01 of Corey Lavallo. George Rincon, Joe McAdory joining Ryan Kelly down into pits. And as we head out of turn 2, Mosley Jr., James Ledford, Andrew Hayes down into pits. Sam Oliver, your leader, down into pits as well. That's going to push Dylan Picklesmeyer up to the top. 88 of Picklesmeyer, your new leader at Homestead. He still has to go down and take that green flag pit stop, though. Tyler Willard, 4, is going to be headed down as well. Big money makers here tonight. It's going to be Doug King up 15 spots. Corey Lavallo up 13 spots, starting in 20th. And as well, you can't forget him. Gotta look at him. It's going to be Tyler Willard. He's up 9 spots. So those are our money moves, money makers here tonight at Homestead. As your current leader, Picklesmeyer, will go down to pits. Kane Lee will now overtake and become your leader. Once, I don't know if he hasn't led. For the first time tonight. King, Osborne, Nelson, Lawson still down into pits. Top 3 now going to be Kane Lee, Corey Lavallo, and Jeff Taylor. Now Jason Palmer making that move as well. And here comes Kane Lee down into pits. Jason Palmer will come down into pits, and this is going to reset the green flag pit stop run as Jamie Haynes, if he can do it, will come out your new leader. He's now racing to get out before all these other drivers make it off pit road. I believe he will be able to, and he does. 53 of Jamie Haynes leading it tonight at Homestead. Bunch of lead changes in the past few laps. Conley going to be in second. Sam Oliver third. Ryan Kelly fourth. Some of your top points leaders, top drivers in the series, now grouped up here at the top under green flag conditions. 40 to go for the AER Throwback Cup Championship. I'm Atlanta Racing, and this whole race is brought to you by ButtKicker. You gotta love them. They're providing a free unit. Points champions. So very, very nice of them to come on board once again. Well, Jamie Haynes has a nice lead, but behind him, Joel Conley has got Sam Oliver right in his rear. And here he comes to the inside. Sam Oliver trying to make the pass on Kool-Aid. And he does it down to the inside. Sam Oliver back up here to second. And he is now racing to get up to Haynes and get back in first. He is down 3.7 seconds. Now coming up on some lap traffic. That's going to be the 25 of Jason Palmer to his outside. I'm telling you right now, it's always so tricky because what's happening? 59 of Sam Oliver is having to go into pits once again. This makes me wonder if he has a pass-through penalty because he sped on pit road. And this is super upsetting for Sam Oliver's race as he had led so many laps here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. He was coming back up there into second to try to reclaim something. Oh, man, 59. Let's see. I don't think he's going to get new anything unless he forgot something. I don't think he did. I think he is serving a penalty. Oh, man, that is so unfortunate in the last race of the season that you deal with that kind of incident. 88 of Picklesmeyer up in the third once again, and Ryan Kelly is right behind him. You know where he wants to be. He's won 7 of them. Can he make it 8 to round out the season? Gotta love that Dew Shine Mountain Dew right on the side of Dylan Picklesmeyer's car. Let's see what some of these other drivers are up to as Jeremiah Nelson and Michael Carter come screaming across our screens. Here's Jeff Taylor making the move right now on the 15 of Rincon. Trying to make those money moves, trying to get those points. Maybe you want a top 3, top 5, top 10. I don't know what you want. But this is your last chance to get it. That's what I know. Now Picklesmeyer coming up to the rear of Joel Conley. And Picklesmeyer makes it look easy. He gets on by to the inside of Joel Conley. Super quick. And here we go. Ryan Kelly getting a little speed off a lap car. 53 trying to get a little speed off a lap car. 59 is Sam Oliver. He had the pass through. Now he tries to get his lap back. What are we seeing back here? Are we seeing Joe Conley has gone down to get more tires once again? He pitted on lap 30. He is now pitting on lap 60. And Mr. Joe Conley wanting to use each set of tires 30 laps, and his teammate doing the same. 53 of Jamie Haynes, very similar fashion. You see these two teammates coming down to pits at the same time. They've got something up their sleeve, but as they are down into pits and with only 30 laps remaining, Dylan Picklesmeyer leads the race here over Ryan Kelly in second and Charlie Mosley Jr. in third. Man, it has been, anybody's race really at this point with how fast they have been, with the skill level you see in the 87 series. I mean, you get in these and you go race in the trucks or you go race in ARCA, and I feel like it feels almost like it's driving for itself. That's how much control you have compared to these 87s. That might be exaggerating just a little bit, but you get the point. Lot of heat right behind Picklesmeyer. Let's take a look from the gearbox. And look at that heat from Joel Conley getting those fresh tires. Now trying to earn his lap back when inevitably we might see these. I mean, you might be able to make it work. You probably can make it work, but I think the strategy of having the fresh tires and being able to run without, sliding out from under you or something in the last few laps is really going to be an advantage for Haynes and Conley. Like I said earlier, you don't really know when it's a money move or a good move until the end of the race. Everybody else kind of get a little split back, but not Tyler Willard and George Rincon. They're going to be going at it with the 01 of Corey Lavallo right here as well. Ryan Kelly, I'm telling you, I told you he was going to march up through the field of 14 spots now. Just 1 second behind Dylan Picklesmeyer. And we might have a photo finish for tonight's race. That would be something on the last one of the season. Sam Taylor now approaching the outside of Charlie Mosley Jr. Oh, and Dylan Picklesmeyer hits the line in just a moment. It's going to bring it to 24 to go here for the AER Throwback Cup Series. It has been a caution-free race so far. Seen some drivers go down for 1 green flag pit stop. Others have gone down for 2. We might see a few joining them in the next 10 laps or so and trying to get those fresh tires for the last moments of tonight's race. And don't forget, got to hear from the champion after tonight's run at Homestead. So don't forget, it's always fun to hear how excited these champions are when they take home that final win, when they know for sure they are going to be a champion. A great feeling, I'm sure. There is Mr. Dylan Picklesmeyer from Lincoln, North Carolina. It just says EE. Know what that means. Oh, man. I love broadcasting. It's so fun. Trying to find some exciting action for you, but as of right now, it is not too much. There's teammates Haynes and Conley getting extremely close. Oh, and Joel Conley getting into the wall right there, trying to make it past some traffic. Not really some traffic, though, because they were down a lap, so they were just getting past some drivers. It's him and Haynes. And now Picklesmeyer rears up the back of Joe McAdory. And he could use this speed to his advantage, trying to get this gap to grow between him and Ryan Kelly. Now 1.5 seconds back. It's definitely grown a little bit. What you got to do here in the last 20 laps. And here's a look from Tony in the blimp cam tonight at all your drivers racing. It's a beautiful view up here from the Bad Year blimp cam. You can see Picklesmeyer trying to put those cars in between 12 of Joe McAdory. Now trying to put the 25 of Jason Palmer in that same arena. A couple obstacles wouldn't do anything bad. Trying to solidify that win, but wouldn't it be something to be the champion and you took home the final win? Well, now it's got me thinking, is Dylan Picklesmeyer going to be trying to go down for a final pit stop? I don't think so. And here comes Ryan Kelly, now 0.8 of a second back off the 88. He's trying to get that Nintendo Entertainment System machine. into victory lane. You can see Ryan Kelly really trying to save those tires, letting off early, just letting it float on into the turn and then getting back on the gas. Playing it smart here. Still holding on to it. Picklesmeyer doing a great job. You can hear Dylan Picklesmeyer's having to let off quite a bit more. But Ryan Kelly losing it! Ryan Kelly loses it in second place. He is going to have a single car incident and recover. But Ryan Kelly's chances of winning tonight's race are almost completely diminished as he loses it out of turn 4, going sliding exactly what Dylan Picklesmeyer wants to see. 10 to go at the line. Wow, wow, wow. Ryan Kelly. Man, that's got to be heartbreaking. Well, as of right now, I would call it as this is going to be a win for Dylan Picklesmeyer. Sam Taylor is 6.7 seconds back off your leader. So that is almost an impossible amount of time to make up in just 8 laps when you don't got too much going on. But, you know, these drivers are trying to save these tires to the last moment. They're trying to save the fuel to the last moment. Might make a mistake. And you're just trying to save all that. So, you know, everything comes with a cost. is in a league of his own right here. Taking a look back with some of these other drivers, and here comes the 89 of Mosley Jr. trying to get on past, as well as the 48 of Kane Lee. Want to get some positioning off of the 12 of, oh my gosh, who was that, 25? Jason Palmer almost losing it right there out of the turn. That could have been bad. And what if we, oh my God, I can't even jinx it. It would stink for these drivers to race this entire race almost and go green flag and then a caution come out in the last few laps and mess everything up for the drivers who have been fighting to be up here. I mean, hey, that's part of racing, you know. You gotta love it, you gotta hate it. Oh, he's hanging on, Dirty Bird. Picklesmeyer has got 5 laps to go before he can call himself a winner at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Well, Picklesmeyer started tonight's race in 6th place. He worked his way back up to the top and was in heavy contention with Ryan Kelly for the lead, but Kelly losing it out of turn 4, a single car incident, pushed him pretty far back to 8th place after working his way all the way up through the field. There is Joel Conley. Him and teammate Mr. Jamie Haynes opted to pit for 2 times instead of 1. And it looks like, unfortunately for them, it did not play into their favor. 2 laps to go at the line for Mr. Dylan Picklesmeyer and this entire American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series crew. Going to be exciting to get an interview with your race winner and your champion here after a 100-lap championship race at Homestead-Miami. And white flag is out for the 88 of Dylan Picklesmeyer. All he has to do is hold on to it for half a more lap, and he will be your winner today. Out of turn 4 for the final time. Your winner at Homestead-Miami Speedway, the 88 of Dylan Picklesmeyer from Lincoln, North Carolina. What a win here tonight from the 88. And just like that, Ryan Kelly will be your champion of the American Elite Racing Throwback Cup Series Season 2. Dominating 7 wins this season, Ryan Kelly coming up to the top. There's Picklesmeyer, there is Kelly. We'll see if he comes to do some burnouts as well. But here we back are with Picklesmeyer celebrating it all. And there is Kane Lee, his teammate right there, the 48. Oh, man. Who was that, Ryan Kelly? Now, Ryan Kelly going to do his burnouts now for being the champion. Dirty Bird saying, well done, 88, and great job, Atlanta. Thank you so much, buddy, and great job to these drivers as well. And there goes Mr. Kelly getting into it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, well, let's go get some post-race interviews and see what has happened with your champion and race winner here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Turn that down just a little bit. What they're up to. Hey, hold on. It looks like Ryan Kelly is not in the voice chat tonight. So we'll bring in Mr. Dylan Picklesmeyer. Picklesmeyer, you got a copy. How you doing, Dylan?
How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
I'm feeling good.
Hey, you got the win at Homestead-Miami Speedway, baby. How you doing tonight? How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. I was trying my hardest to hold off Kelly after I saw Sam Oliver sped, and I got it done, man. I've been waiting forever to do an interview with you on here ever since Heat Race, and it's finally happened. I finally got it done.
Hey, well, what better race to do it than the last race of the season? It was definitely a surprising one, going caution-free. What was the biggest part of the race, or what should I say, rephrase? What was the hardest part of the race for you?
Hardest part of the race was just watching the guys slip away or pull away from me there at the beginning, and just knowing if I just backed it down a little bit and had the tire there at the end, I'd be able to stay up front and figure something out. I got lucky with Sam Oliver getting his little pit penalty, but
yeah,
that
definitely played a big part, because he came up back up there to second, and then you saw him go down into pits, and I was like, oh man, must be a pit penalty, and that's exactly what happened. Oh man. But Dylan Picklesmeyer, your winner here tonight at Homestead. Pickles, anybody you want to shout out or thank before we head off and get a little talking to Ryan Kelly real quick?
Yeah, I want to thank my boys, L-Town Motorsports, Sam Taylor, Jeff Taylor, Kane Lee, Jeremiah Nelson. I want to thank my mom, everybody like that, and I want to thank you for doing this stuff, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, anytime, buddy. I've been playing with you since the Xbox days, so it's awesome to see you over here on iRacing too, and we're keeping up the repertoire. So you're the man of the hour here at Homestead-Miami Speedway, Dylan. I hope you enjoy your night, sir, and big congrats on your win at the final race of the season.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're gonna go get Ryan Kelly in here really quick. Oh, did he disappear? Dude, I swear he was just in here. Okay. Well, I saw him pop down into the Discord for a second, but he is not in here anymore. Yeah. All right. Well, Ryan Kelly is your champion for the season. Big shout out to him. He took it all home with 7 wins this season. Gotta love it for Kelly. Gotta love it for Picklesmeyer. 2 great drivers right there. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in here tonight for this championship race at Homestead-Miami Speedway. It has been an awesome time, and really appreciate everybody tuning in Don't forget, though, Sundays we have the ARCA series that's still going, just about halfway through its season. You can find us Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight for this championship race, and we'll see y'all this Sunday for the ARCA series. Have a great night.